Okay guys, the purpose of this video is to show you guys um just to draw a piece of analysis in regards to GDP AUD and Euro AUD. For those of my guys that have been with doing this course of mentorship this year, I told them something about Euro AUD, that the structure here for me is like a one leg. It's like a one aggressive leg here. There was a particular setup we saw here on the lower time frame. I think that should be on the 1 hour 15 minutes time frame. So I told them the reason why I'm skeptical about buying Euro AUD is because of the fact that the structure wasn't that clean. It's not that clean. Yeah, we'll have this kind of is a bullish bat pattern here. Bullish bat pattern. So I told him that this bullish bat pattern, even though the pattern is actually accurate, let me just do something 0.5. So I told them that even though this pattern is accurate, the only issue I'm having here is that the structure is not clean. The structure is not clean. So we'll have something like this. Yeah, we'll have something like this. Good. I told them that the structure is not clean. The reason why the structure is not clean is because on the higher time frame, on the daily time frame, it's like a one leg from that up. So there was little or no retracement into that zone. Yeah, we'll have a killer. I'm coming to this particular point, right? But if you look very well, this is just an aggressive fall from that top to this down. In fact, the only place we had a structure is here. Let me just draw it out for you guys to see. We'll have this structure high, low. Okay, range high, low, high, low, high. It kind of throttled and just fold. It failed aggressively. It failed aggressively to this point, to this, of course, to this key level here. All right, to this key level here. So I told them that that particular structure is not clean. If price even took out that one, and they reacted from things should be from this particular key level, reacted from here. So yeah, so that's just my issue with this setup, and you can see what is happening now. It's as if it's going to take out this low here. It's taking out this low here, right? So the structure wasn't clean. Had it mean we had something like this, right? We can now say, okay, yeah, we can now say, yeah, we'll have a structure to the upside, price coming back into this zone, but this is just like a single leg. You understand? So that's why I was skeptical to buy from this zone. So but what are we seeing here? From the higher time frame, we can see that price took out this high. Okay, it took out this high. So this high was taken out, break of structure to the upside, and the price have not returned back into this zone. And if you look very well from that low, the low that caused that break of this origin that caused that break of structure, look very well, you will find out that this is a key level, right? Look at this low. This is the low. Okay, you will find out that this is the key level. This is a key level here. I'm going to include both the low and the high. This is a key level because that's a fair value gap, right? Okay, and you can see price tapped there for the first time, they ran all the way up. Okay, now if you scale down to the lower time frame, let's say on the 4-hour time frame of this particular key level, let's see what we can see there. Okay, where's this? Okay, what do we see here? We can see that this is just a single candle, and this candle is a key level. This candle is a key level, okay, because we had a break off to the upside, okay, leaving this huge candle. So this candle is a key level because if you scroll down to the 1-hour time frame, you will be able to see the other block very clean. Let me see if I can see that. It's been a long time though, just so it will be clean. So I can't see that because I'm on a free plan, but then it is a key level, right? It is a key level. Okay, so we can even break it down to this, but then we can take the what we call it, we can take the week because it's a huge week, but it's a key level. So what we can do is to map out that key level and see what price will do there. But then I don't have any setup into that place. I don't have any harmony pattern in there. I don't have anyone. Okay, I don't have anyone at all. It's a huge price move, very huge. I don't have anything there. Okay, same thing with this guy. Same thing with this guy. A huge from this place. This is the last place we saw a structure. High, low, high, throttle, and it just felt aggressive to this side and is making these points. And if you look very well from the other side too, just to put things very well, it's very huge. So when price becomes very huge on that particular time frame, let's say on the daily time frame, when price becomes very huge, you can't see the key levels clearly. Move higher to the next higher time frame. That is what you can do. So like now you cannot see them clearly. So you can see that this was a key level, and you can see that this is also a key level that price is here to come back to, and then you can see that price broke out from this high. This is a high. Price took out this high. Okay, break to the upside, meaning that what higher price, right? Bullish, right? So and that origin, this is the origin, this is the low that caused that break of structure. This is a valid key level in that zone, right? And this is another key level, huge mitigated, huge week, just a huge week. This week could be another block on the lower time frame. I always keep saying that. So these are the key levels that price is here to do what? Mitigate. And price broke out that high, and if it broke multiple structures, right? Even this high was also broken. This high was also broken, and the low that broke that high is this guy. And there was a key level here. There is a key level that price created before breaking the high, momentum, right? So this high was taken out. Okay, this high was what taken out. So I was very skeptical to, yeah, we had a key level here because of the fact that price retraced back but failed to retrace back into this zone. See, price broke out from this high, gave us this key level, broke out from this high, but failed to retrace back into the zone. It just came, tap into this other block here, and then push all the way up. But it's still here to come back into the zone. It's still here to come back into the zone, right? So now, even though price could, it's going to respect this other block here, but we don't know how long this can go. You can see that it didn't even last a long time, because the real key level that engineered this break of structure, price is here to retrace back into that zone. So even though price can react from all of these key levels right here, but this particular origin that broke this structure, price is here to retrace back to that zone. So here price respected this guy, fine, good, but yet the origin that caused all this massive break, price is here to come back to the zone, right? So I was skeptical to buy from here. It gave us a little profit, but you can see what is happening right now. So we have a lot of room to the downside. We have so many room to the downside. So that is my own view in regards to Euro AUD, Euro AUD, GDP AUD. Now for Euro GDP, it was in a consolidation zone, and a lot of persons took advantage of that. It is beautiful, it is fine. There is no issue. There is no, there is nothing to debate about. But I told you guys, those of them on the Telegram, on the mentorship, I told you guys that I was skeptical to buy from this low, because if you look very well, this has been the structure high, right? This has been the structure high. Okay, look very well. This has been the structure high. And let us even come closer to the current structure. This is a high. Price took out this high after so many rejection. It broke with a candle close above, right? Body of the candle above, and it left below a valid key level at the origin. And price came back into that key level, and then what happened? Price did what? Push back. But I was expecting price, like I told them during our course of life section during the mentor, I told them that I was expecting price to take out this high. I was expecting price to take out this high, but what happened? Price failed to do what? To take out this high to the upside, right? And even when price came back here, price didn't give us any form of unmitigated key level into that into the zone. Price mitigated this key level, but failed to give us another aggressive another key level that we can actually buy from. So I told you guys that I was skeptical to do what? To buy from here, because a lot of persons send setups, people saw opportunity to actually capitalize on. And yeah, it is beautiful, fine. On the lower time frame you can actually see something, but then there's nothing there. It's just we had a bullish we had a bullish bar, right? We had a bullish bar, but I told you guys I'm not taking this setup because the structure, it was not in support of this setup. The structure wasn't in support of the setup, so there is no need to take out this. There's no need to take this setup. You can make profit, but then in the long run you make so many losses because the structure was not in support of your setup, right? So that is just the whole thing. That's just the whole thing. So if price mitigates a key level in line with the structure, we expect price to do what? To take out this high, another break of structure, price retrace back again, like that. But when price fails to do that, what happens? This is what is happening here. Price could react and takes out. If price takes out this low, then we can now start looking into this particular high, this high. We'll start looking into this high, okay? And then we can now say that fine, price took out this high also. But since price take out this high, since price have taken out this high, has it retraced back into that origin that caused that break of structure? Secondly, is there a valid key level in the low of that break of structure? Yeah, there is. This particular one, price is yet to come back here. Even this one too. Remember what I told you guys during the Euro-AUD analysis? Say that yes, price could react from this particular one. See what price could do. Price could react from here. Do something like this. Come back here. Respect this guy. Give us a little push. But it may not really last long because this is not the primary key level that caused that break of structure to the upside. The primary key level that is yet unmitigated is this guy. So this is the only one that could actually cause another break of structure to the upside. In fact, the overall break. So price could react from here, right? After reacting from here, since this is not the primary origin, price will now come back into this primary origin, and then we can now see a push to the what? To the upside. We can now see a push to the upside. Price taking out this overall high. It's just that simple. Structure is very powerful. So whenever you're looking at your setups, it has to be in line with the overall structure of the market. Now, this is different from day trading and day trading. It's different from because in day trading, looking out for the current 15 minutes or 5 minute structure. You're only capitalizing on, for instance, capitalizing on these movements on the lower time frame. But overall structure, this is what you have to look at for. So this will be all for now, guys, and I wish you guys all the best.